All right, I just finished Bourne Supremacy. That was the second one in the Bourne series. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I like these action movies, and I definitely I've never seen this before, but I've seen things about it. Mythbusters did an episode where they tackled some of the things in this, the myths kind of thing. I remember the gas and the toaster thing. Like that was their myth. They did the whole thing to set it up. They busted it, and then they were like, well, let's replicate the movie. Why not? And I'm like, you know what? That's perfect. And now I understand where that's from, which is always nice. I love all the kind of, it's kind of convoluted, the backstabbing and stuff, but I really enjoyed how they played it off. And I like the continued, it's not like, oh yeah, Bourne knows what's happening now. He still has no idea what's going on. None whatsoever. Figuring it out as he goes, and I absolutely respect that because that's kind of how I feel sometimes. I'm just figuring this all out as I go. Perfect metaphor for adulting. Overall, like I said, I enjoyed it. I think it was just as good as the original. I don't think it's any better. I don't think it's any worse. I think it's all I think it's good when a series kind of plateaus versus going downhill. Because I find that a lot of series, like, the first one's rough, the second one's great, and then everything else sucks. So we'll see how the rest of the series goes. Overall, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 and leave it at that. It was a good time. Also, I am watching these on DVD, which may not matter to most people, but I have noticed that there are differences. Star Wars is the big one, like the DVDs I own are different than what's on Disney Plus, but also just in general, the vibe is different. I follow one YouTuber who says that watching TV shows when you're a kid with the bumpers and the whole experience is different than watching them streaming, and I kind of can agree, especially in the sense of watching movies on DVD versus watching them on a streaming service. My biggest example is I just put in the last of the original 3 Bournes. I'm going to watch these 3 and then eventually find the next couple. These are just the 3 I bought in a box set. Bourne Ultimatum, and it opened with a bunch of trailers, just like the other 2 have. And it, reminded me of what it was like to be in 2000, the early 2000s. Yeah, HD DVD was a thing that did not survive, it did not beat Blu-ray. Blu-ray won. And Bring It On trailers and all these things that are really, really reminiscent of the time period these were filmed. And then you watch the movie and it's total tone shift. But then you have all the settings menus and theme music playing over the menu. You can find all kinds of deleted scenes that are not streaming most of the time. You can find them on YouTube. But most of these movies aren't streaming. I couldn't find them on any of the streaming services I have. So overall, physical media is the best if you didn't know that already.